Live Updates. I'm Anderson Cooper, and today we're diving into the latest on the Washington, D.C. crash involving a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. It's a story that sent shockwaves across the nation, raising questions about safety, security, and the potential for tragedy in the skies above our nation's capital. We're going to break down everything we know so far, from the timeline of events to the ongoing investigation. Our team has been working around the clock to bring you the most up-to-date information, and we'll be speaking to experts who can shed light on the complexities of this developing situation. It was just after dawn on January 31st, 2025, when the unthinkable happened. A routine training mission turned into a nightmare as a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter went down in the heart of Washington, D.C. The news spread like wildfire, with initial reports painting a chaotic scene of confusion and fear. Emergency responders raced to the crash site, desperate to reach any survivors and secure the area. The city, usually bustling with activity, came to a standstill as residents and officials alike grappled with the magnitude of the event. The Black Hawk helicopter involved in the crash was on a routine training mission, a common occurrence in the skies above the nation's capital. These missions are designed to keep pilots and crew sharp, ensuring they're prepared for any situation. They often involve maneuvers over various terrains and conditions, all meticulously planned and executed with the utmost precision. But on this fateful day, something went terribly wrong, turning a routine exercise into a tragedy that's left many searching for answers. On board the Black Hawk helicopter were 5 crew members, each with their own story, their own families, their own dreams. These were highly trained individuals, the best of the best, entrusted with the responsibility of protecting our nation. They were pilots, navigators, engineers, each playing a vital role in the operation of this complex aircraft. Today, we remember their service, their sacrifice, and the profound loss felt by their loved ones. As with any aviation accident, a full-scale investigation is underway to determine the cause of the crash. The National Transportation Safety Board, along with military investigators, are meticulously combing through the wreckage, analyzing flight data, and interviewing potential witnesses. They'll be looking at everything from mechanical failure to human error, leaving no stone unturned in their pursuit of the truth. It's a complex and painstaking process, one that could take months to complete, but it's a crucial step in preventing similar tragedies from happening in the future. The crash occurred in a densely populated area of Washington, D.C., and numerous eyewitnesses reported seeing the helicopter in distress. Some described the aircraft spinning out of control, while others recalled a deafening roar followed by a plume of smoke. These harrowing accounts paint a picture of chaos and fear, as residents and workers alike watched in horror as the helicopter plummeted to the ground. Their testimonies will be crucial to investigators as they piece together the final moments of the flight. Within minutes of the crash, emergency services were on the scene, their sirens piercing the morning air. Firefighters battled the flames and secured the area, while paramedics searched for survivors. It was a coordinated effort involving multiple agencies, all working tirelessly under immense pressure. Despite their heroic efforts, there were no survivors. The swift response and professionalism of these first responders deserve our deepest gratitude, as they faced a scene of unimaginable devastation head-on. The area surrounding the crash site remains cordoned off as the investigation continues. Streets are closed, buildings evacuated, and a heavy police presence maintains a perimeter around the wreckage. It's a stark reminder of the tragedy that unfolded, and the ongoing work to understand what went wrong. The city, while shaken, is resilient. Residents are coming together to support one another, offering comfort and aid in the face of this tragedy. As of now, the identities of the 5 crew members have not yet been released. Military officials are working to notify next of kin, a process that must be handled with the utmost sensitivity and respect. It's a stark reminder that behind the uniforms, behind the titles, are human beings with families who loved them dearly. Their loss is a tragedy, not just for their loved ones, but for the entire nation. The Black Hawk helicopter is a ubiquitous symbol of American military might. It's a versatile and reliable aircraft used for everything from troop transport to medical evacuations. Its iconic silhouette is a familiar sight in conflict zones around the world, and it has played a vital role in countless missions. This incident, however, raises questions about the safety of these aircraft and whether enough is being done to prevent accidents. The Washington, D.C. Black Hawk crash is a tragedy that has sent shockwaves across the nation. It's a stark reminder of the risks inherent in military service and the human cost of these sacrifices. As the investigation continues, many are calling for a thorough review of safety protocols for military training missions. Are these missions being conducted with the appropriate level of oversight and risk assessment? Are pilots and crew receiving adequate training and support? These are tough questions that demand answers, and it's our duty to ensure that such a tragedy is never repeated. That's all for today's update on the Washington, D.C. Black Hawk helicopter crash. Stay tuned to U.S. News Today for more live updates and in-depth coverage. I'm Anderson Cooper. Thank you